Hello, darlings. I'm so glad to be back. I've had a beautiful couple of weeks just being with family and enjoying myself in sunny and warm England. Can you believe it? We had 22 degrees one day. It was fantastic. So now I'm back, and now I want to talk to you about kind of where we're at and some really important messages that the emissaries have been giving me over the last couple of weeks I'm going to share with you. Today I'm going to talk about the narrative that is being sown at the moment and the lack of concordance in the narrative. So, I'll tell you all about it on the other side. So I don't know if you've been keeping up with what's going on around the world. I have. Indirectly, although over the last couple of weeks I've kind of been just not involved, just observing, and I think that's all that we can do is just observe. It's fun to observe, we just don't get immersed in it. And what I'm aware of is that at the moment, progressively, the world is becoming more and more kind of unhinged, and there's a complete lack of concordance in all of the things that are happening. It just doesn't make any sense anymore. Oh, I hark back to the days when I first woke up and everything was just really straightforward. It was all just 3D, 5D. There's the baddies over there, they're doing that, and that's it, and you're the goodies. Man, it's so different now. I've got to admit that I have been feeling quite weary of trying to keep up with everything, trying to understand everything. And it's not just that. Weary of trying to find the thread, like to find one thread of I can see where that's going. Impossible. There's a lovely lady called Laura Aboli, I think. And I'm in her channel and she does a tremendous amount of work. Boy, does she do a lot of work. And I resonate with a lot of things that she said. She wrote a number of things, and each time I read them, I think, exactly, that's exactly where I am. I'm going to read something that she wrote, and let's see if it resonates with you. We must finally understand that in this matrix, on this stage they call politics and media, we simply cannot believe what we see. It's one psyop after another, endlessly rolling out like acts in a theatre, designed not to inform us, but to move us, to sway us, to manipulate us, and to break us down into compliance. Every event has a purpose, whether to divide, confuse, or provoke us into the exact reactions that they want. It's all fake, all of it, without exception. We live inside a Truman Show, but not the sweet one Hollywood sold us, but rather a twisted, sick and evil version where the actors are soulless and the script is pure manipulation. We are beginning to see the hand behind the curtain, but the mental and psychological abuse, the decades of gaslighting, the constant subjection to carefully engineered illusions is something I feel many of us are beginning to feel with great exhaustion. And how true is that? How true is that? I just thought, wow, you have nailed it, girl. You've nailed it. So I was talking to the emissaries about this. My God, it's just so bad now. There's just no concordance. And they reminded me that probably 2 years ago, maybe more, they give me this sentence. And it was a very clear command that they give me. And they said, Gordon, stop trying to make sense of the nonsensical. And at the time, there was a sense to it. I think at the time we were going through the pandemic, you could see the narrative that there was, weaving, and it was all clear. Since then, I always say, take my hat off to the pandemic people. They wove a beautiful narrative, that just absolutely worked. Since then, they have not got their act together. They are in disarray. And there's just so many narratives being woven. And that's what the emissaries were saying. Just stop trying to make sense of it. There's no reason to make sense of it because it's nonsensical. The emissaries explained why that's the case. So what we're in is this process toward this great awakening. We're in it, and then the split. Okay, the baddies are fully aware of that. Their job, their role, they came down, they signed up to stop it, to hamper it, to delay it. That's their job. And at the moment, the emissaries explain that they are full tilt. They are at maximum. And their way of stopping the Great Awakening from continuing on its course is to create two things: mass confusion and mass fear. That's what they have to do. Because when we are confused and we don't know where to grab the thread, sometimes we just say, I won't do it. I'll have to wait because I can't see what to grab. And also, when we're extremely fearful, then we believe that we need help. We need help. And I'm going to talk about that in a future video. We believe that we need help because we're scared. So that's what the baddies are doing. And the emissaries say that never before have they been working so hard to create this confusion and to create this fear. The act of people being confused and fearful slows the awakening down. And so it puts us in a place in the doldrums. They showed me this ship, an old ship with the sails just lying flat, no wind, in the doldrums. And they said that they can't stop the Great Awakening. And they've always said this. It's going to happen. This is happening whether we like it or not, and we like it. But the baddies don't. But they said they can slow it down, and they've always said that they can slow it down. So what they're saying is that's their intention, to get us in the doldrums so we're just sitting there thinking, I don't know what to do. But they're referring to the people who are in the process of waking up. They're not talking about us. For us, it's a done deal. We are awake. We are aware. We're already there. So we don't need to be in the doldrums. We don't need to be fearful or to be confused. I said to the emissaries, what do we do then? What do we do? And they said, for the people who are awake, which is primarily my audience, by the way, is we just continue doing our stuff. We just continue doing and being the person that we should do and be. Okay? Being true to ourselves. What's happening, that scene, that theatre production, is none of our business. It's not for us. It's for the people who are like this. Oh, am I going to wake up? Am I not? Yeah, it's for them. And poor souls, God only knows what it must be like in that place of, well, what on earth's going on? But for us, we already know what the score is. We already know what the score is. So we just go forward. And the message is this: it won't stop what's going to happen. Whatever they do cannot stop what is going to happen. It's already written, it's already in place, it's there. Okay? And so we can be calm. We can be calm and collected, and we can watch from afar, just like the emissaries do. They all show me like them looking like this, going, way. You know, we aren't necessarily going way. When I look at the shit that's going on, the absolute trauma-based control that they have, I'm not going way. I'm kind of going, for fuck's sake, when is this going to end? However, as an observer, not getting involved. I think as Gary, the expression Gary uses is observe, don't absorb. Very true. Just watch on. And at the same time, get on with sorting yourself out. Get on with sorting your life out, and get on with sorting your plans out for the future, because it's going to be beautiful. Okay, I love you all, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye-bye.